Good morning everyone. For exercise 10.1 we have done two properties of the triangle. The first was angle sum property and the second was exterior angle property of the triangle. Now we are going to do the next two properties of the triangle. The next property is sum of two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side of the triangle. That property we had done in class 5 also. Let's do it again. As in a triangle we have the three sides. Sum of any of the two sides should be always greater than the third side. Or you can say the sum of two smaller sides of the triangle should be greater than the third side. Only then you can draw a triangle. Otherwise the formation of the triangle is not possible. The construction of the triangle is not possible. In the next chapter we will do the construction of the triangles. Then you will come to know that if we are not satisfied with this property of the sides of the triangle, we cannot construct. So let's start. Property number 3. Sum of two smaller sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side. It cannot be equal to the third side or it cannot be less to the third side. It should always be greater than the third side. Suppose we are given three sides of the triangle as 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter and 5 centimeter. And we have to tell whether we can draw the triangle with these three sides or not. We can construct the triangle with these three sides or not. The property says sum of two smaller sides. So these are the two smaller sides out of these three. So we will do 2 plus 3 as 5 centimeter. 2 and 3, the sum is 5. Now this sum should be greater than the third side, but it is equal to the third side. Now this 5 centimeter is equal to the third side 5 centimeter. It is not greater. It is not greater. So we will write we cannot form the triangle with these three sides. This property should satisfy, otherwise you cannot form the triangle. Second example, suppose we are given 7 centimeter, 10 centimeter and 8 centimeter. We have to take the two smaller sides. 7 and 8 are the smaller out of these three. 7 plus 8 is 15 centimeter. Now this sum should be greater than the third side. Third side is 10. So we will write 15 centimeter is greater than 10 centimeter. We will write yes. We can form the triangle with these three sides. Is it clear to everyone? Now the next property, that is called Pythagoras theorem, that we are doing for the first time. We know there are three types of the triangles according to the angles. The first one is acute angle triangle, the second one is obtuse angle triangle, and the third one is right angled triangle. In a right angle triangle we use this Pythagoras theorem. Not in any of other triangle we can use this theorem. Pythagoras theorem is used only and only in a right angled triangle. This is right angle made at this point. Now there are the names of the sides of right angle triangle. This side is called base of the triangle. This is called the height of the triangle, or you can say the perpendicular word also you can use. And the side, this opposite to the right angle, or you can say the longest side of the triangle, is called hypotenuse. You have to learn this name and the spelling. Hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Tenuse. Hypotenuse. Now, what is the theorem says? That the square of hypotenuse, square means exponent chapter, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. This is called Pythagoras theorem. The longest side of the right angle triangle is always called hypotenuse. This is the longest side, and you can say the side opposite to the right angle. Side opposite to the right angle. This is called hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. This is Pythagoras theorem. Now, for using the sums, I'll give you one example. Suppose you are given the three sides of the triangle as right angle triangle as 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. We are given these three sides. In the property number 3, we have done that with these three sides, can we draw the triangle or not? It was not right angle. It was simply, can we draw the triangle or not? Now, in this question, we are given these three sides and we have to tell whether these are the three sides of a right angle triangle or not. Right angle triangle. Now we are given these three sides, 4 centimeter, 6 centimeter and 8 centimeter. The longest side, the largest measure is 8 centimeter. That means it will be the right angle, it will be the hypotenuse. And 4 and 6, you can use any of the side as base or height. This is a right angle triangle. 8 centimeter will be the hypotenuse. 4 and 6, you can take 4 as a base or you can take 4 as a height. It doesn't matter. I am taking 4 as a height and 6 as a base. Now, by using this theorem, hypotenuse square, that means 8 square is equal to base. Base is 6, 6 square plus height square. Height is 4. This is the theorem. We have to solve it. 8 square means 8 multiply 8. Now remember the chapter of exponents. Power 2 means 8 will be multiplied by itself, not by 2. 8 8s are 64. 6 square means 6 multiply 6. 6 6 are 36. 4 square means 4 4s are 16. This is 64. 36 plus 16 will be 52. Now these two sides are not equal to each other. These two sides, left hand side is not equal to right hand side. We will make a not equal sign here and we will write the answer. No, these are not the sides of a right angle triangle. We cannot form the right angle triangle with these three sides 4, 6 and 8. I hope I am clear to everyone for this property, Pythagoras theorem. It is used only and only in a right angle triangle. Don't be confused with the property number 3 and 4. In the property, we don't have any name of the triangle. We will be simply given with the three sides, can we draw a triangle or not? And for this Pythagoras theorem, we will be given the word right angle triangle. That with these three sides, can we draw the right angle triangle or not? You have to be very, very clear for this concept that this is for right angle triangle and that was for simply drawing a triangle. Thank you.